Welcome everyone, welcome to another preview. This is MetalCanyon and we will be previewing a game by Luminox Games called Aaru's Awakening. It's a fast-paced? Oh, maybe it's fast-paced as well. It's a fast-paced platformer where you play a rather interesting mythical creature with strange powers. Now, I'm not going to be spoiling the story for you in case you wish to play it for yourself, so I'll just show you the gameplay and all of that. Now, excuse me. The game is sort of slightly non-linear, but only very slightly so, in the way that you can select which level you want to do first. I was a bit confused at this at first, because the game didn't actually tell me anything, and I was, thrown into this. I saw these glowing balls, and I didn't even have this button here, and apparently I didn't notice that I could illuminate these. But anyway, these are levels, and you can click on these and play them, and then you go to the next world and play that. So anyway, let's just select a level, load it, and I'll show you. This is us. This is Aaru. The first thing you'll probably see is that, well, he's kind of cute. I think so, anyway. He's an interesting creature with a beak. I don't know really what to call it besides Aaru. He's a mythical creature of some sort. And he's got strange powers. But yes, the first thing you might notice is that the game is all hand-drawn. It's sort of very nice. I really, really like this style of... of animation and art. It's all sort of old school and hand-drawn. So, Aaru as well, you can see every little frame over here. You can see the shadowing on him. It's not, it's not dynamic, but it's actually drawn in. And I really like the style. I can't help it. I like how he sort of goes, oh, there's something there. Oh, yeah, and where? It's up there. Oh. You can have fun like that if you're a child like I am. So anyway, yes, everything is hand-drawn in this game, which is nice. I especially like the hand-drawn explosions like this. Well, maybe not really explosions. They're sort of dust particles or something. Ouch. I am dead. Anyway, enough babbling about that. It's a platformer, as we said, and you have some strange abilities. For example, you can sort of dash like this. Not really sure why that's considered a strange ability, but hey, it's a strange ability. You can dash. Unfortunately, you can't dash to kill enemies. You can only dash to destroy walls like that one, for example. Now, the game doesn't really give you any indication that you can destroy this wall at first. I believe it actually tells you in a tutorial that you can do so. But when you're doing stuff, when you're, sliding down slopes and something and you can't stomp, you will have to really pay attention to see what you can break through and what you can't. And for example, this is instant death down here. This pool of whatever it is, poison. So anyway, yes, we can dash and we can also charge our little ball. Or we can just, place it like that. You charge it by pressing the mouse button and then filling up that circle. Now, what this ball does is not much. It does bounce a lot, and it has sort of strange gravity properties. But what it does allow you to do is teleport to its destination, like that, which is kind of handy. And then you can also jump and, you can do this stuff. For example, if I were to go down here and, oh no, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'll just teleport over there. It does use this mechanic quite a lot in the game. So anyway, without a lot of babbling, let me go through this. As you can see, I used the teleport thing, and then I dashed out of the teleport through the wall. Over here, this is instant kill. A lot of the things in the game are instant death, so you'll have to be careful about that. Now I'm going to bounce the ball up there, and there's a checkpoint here. Most of the things that you will encounter are instant death, but some of the creatures aren't. So, you can, for example, this light, whatever it is, I thought it was quicksand at first, or actually not quicksand, it's just a sort of a sand fall, but it's actually some kind of a thing that hurts and kills you. If I go into it, and it actually kills you after a short amount of time. So you don't want to stay in that, you want to teleport past it. So there we go. That's another puzzle here. That's one of the creatures that are not instant kill. Well, actually, if you bump into it, I believe it's instant kill, but the projectiles it does are not instant kill. So we can go down here, and for example, if it does shoot me, come on, ouch, you get this little bloody screen, so real. Well, what we can do is teleport into the creature, and that will kill it. Now, this is another one of those puzzles. I kind of like these. It makes me feel like I'm in a pinball machine. You know? So the game is full of this stuff. I gotta get out of here. And that is quicksand. Gotta get out of here. There we go. And now we gotta go. Ow. I'm dead. Now, as I said, the game is quite quick-paced in some areas. And a lot of areas will be like this, for example. You know, you will need to run and quickly do something. Now, that is both the good side and the bad side of this game. The good side is that, you know, levels are quite quick-paced, sometimes fast-paced. Although, of course, you can see that I'm up here and nothing is bothering me at all. So you can sort of do the levels at your own pace. You don't need to actually hurry all the time. It's only in some places the game will actually hurry you, like over there with that boulder. And over here we obviously want to avoid all of this scorching blight, whatever it is. And we're gonna go into the shadowy areas. There we go. We can't actually go through this because it's a wall. So what we have to do is bounce off that, like that. And now we're at another checkpoint. So anyway, as I was saying, it's both a good and a bad point. The bad point about this is that more often than not, I feel like the game requires you to learn its levels in advance. So there's little way that you'll be able to do the levels it wants you to do. Oh, there's another one of those weird things. We can teleport into that one and kill it. Yeah, too many times I feel that the game wants you to learn its levels in advance, because a lot of the times it happens that you're, you know, you're coming into a new level, you get to a slope where you start sliding down, you can't actually stop sliding down, and then at the end, you're required to do some specific dash. And if you don't, you fall into a pool of poison or lava or whatever you wish. And if you didn't know that in advance and you don't have extremely high reflexes, you will probably die and have to restart. Now, checkpoints are usually, there are a few of them across the level, so that's quite okay. And I do, oh, this is perfect case in point. See there? I was already expecting that. And you might expect it as well, because you see a slope and you see sort of a, you know, thing over here. But if you don't, like me, you just slide down and then die. So yeah, that's sort of a good and a bad point about this game. But as I said, I'm not really that great at platformers, so your you know, your mileage may vary. Now here, I don't want to step into the poison, but I have to go through that. I do like these puzzles. Some of them are quite imaginative, and of course, they all use this mechanic of... Damn. I'm dead. Excuse me. They all use this mechanic of teleporting and whatnot. Okay. Where are we going? There. Now let's try to get up here. There we go. I really like these little passages. And those things, look at them. They're rather interesting. So how's the controls? Well, they're pretty fluid. Your little Aaru guy has a little bit of a momentum, so you can't stop, you know, you can't turn on, well, you can turn on a dime, you can't stop immediately, but it doesn't really bother that much. You can also vaguely control him in the air, although not that much. Most of the time, if you do a mistake like this, you'll just control it by, you know, dashing in the opposite direction, for example. So, oh no, I don't want to jump over there, I'll just dash backwards and stuff like that. And, oops. So controls are fine. Controls are completely fine. Now, the graphics, as I said, are, and as you can see, are very sort of nice and hand-drawn. Very sort of orange-ish, but this world, I believe. I think the other worlds are different. Oops. I wanted to go up there. Ah, I'm dead. We'll have to restart from the checkpoint. Now, sometimes checkpoints are fine. Ow! And sometimes they're a little bit annoyingly placed, which means that you'll have to repeat some of the stages a little bit. More than you'd like, anyway. Yeah, that's right. Die. You've got these enemies flying about, as we said. You can destroy them by teleporting into them, like that. And I believe this does... No, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay. You also have bosses in the game. But I really am not that great at platformers. So I actually didn't get past this boss. Because I'm so rubbish at it, and I couldn't be asked anymore, unfortunately. So this is sort of a boss fight. He's shooting this, you know, nothing special, okay. And you've got these orbs, and then you start thinking, maybe I should teleport into these orbs. Okay, that one's gone. Ugh. And then you've got this ugly stuff coming through. And then you get a big one. And it turns out that you need to get through all of these orbs and then have a phase of some sort. Oh crap, I'm gonna die now because my little ball disappeared. Let's go for these. Now these ones spawn these bees or whatever they are. Remember, I can't go... Ouch. I can't go into that sand area because that hurts. Right, let's go into this one. Now what will this phase be? Ah, it's the lights, and I'm not entirely sure how to get through it. Ow! Actually, that was stupid. Of course I know how to get through it. You just teleport onto the other side. Well, that was silly. But yeah, this boss is the... What happened? This boss is the first area where I got sort of a little bit stuck. Because I just wasn't good enough. Okay, so I'm going to go past here. And then past here. And it's going to... turn faster? Yeah, it will turn faster. Which way? Okay, that way. That's quite cool. I like this. It's quite interesting. Not sure what to do after that. Do I have to go through any orbs? Nope. I think that should be it. Okay, so we've done that phase. Now we have 2 more phases to go through. Oops. So there is variety. We've got these boss battles that we'll try to get through. For just out of interest, I want to see what happens. And I really don't know what those things are. They're like these... Ow, you bastard. They're these things made out of... I don't know what. And they kill you rather quickly. Ow, I shouldn't have done that. Well, this is a great preview, isn't it? You just watch me fail at platforming. Quite nice. Okay, I'm going to wait for that creature down there. There we go. Ugh. I have to get to that one now. There we go. So what happened? What? Where am I? Where was I? I didn't even see where I started and I was instantly dead? Probably because I need to get rid of those creatures first. Ah, they're quite quick. Kill you rather quickly. And I want to see what happens after this boss. So anyway, I should really do a bit more of a preview than just, you know, play through the game. Ah, you bastard. Again. Yeah, controls are fine. The game is fairly fast-paced at times. Especially in this boss battle, for example. It gets a little hectic. How did I die there? I teleported into that bastard. Okay, so yeah. Can get a little hectic. Okay, let's go into this guy over here. There we go. And then he touched me and I died. I don't like that one-hit death mechanic and then you go back to a checkpoint. It's a little annoying, especially in these places. And that's one of my possibly main complaints. the game's difficulty is a little all over the place. I mean, it starts okay, but then it suddenly, you know, becomes a lot more difficult, for example, in this boss fight. So I want to get rid of this one before I actually go to the final stage. There we go. There we go. Now let's do this stage and let's see what the hell is actually happening. Okay. Very pretty. Do I have to go there? Oh, that was it. Ugh. Okay, I get it. Interesting. Well, this is a lot easier than the other stages. Where do I go now? I don't know. How the... Was I supposed to go on... Oh, and I have to do this again? No. I'll show you a different level, because I'm too bad at this. So, yes, anyway, the controls are fine. The graphics are nice. I would probably appreciate a few more frames of animation for Aaru. I mean, this is fine. This is nice. But, for example, when he's, you know, running... Maybe a few more frames of animation to make it a little smoother. But hey, I'm not too bothered about it. Oh, there we go. It's giving us the charged stuff. Tutorials. And you can see that the environment is different here. So it's not all just orange and weird. You've got different worlds, as we said. Oh yeah, I don't have my teleporter here yet. I just have my charge. So, as a platformer, yeah, it works just fine. What the hell did I do there? It worked just fine, and it's a rather interesting little thing. There's also a story involved, of course, and there's voice acting. Now, when I say voice acting, I mean that there's, with all due respect to the voice actress, there's a robot that reads you some text. Let me see if I can show you that. Can I do it? No, not here. Can I do a new game? No? Play. Now it just gives me the world. Damn it. I was hoping I could show you a little bit of the voice acting, but... yeah, well, suffice to say, it's not great. I mean, if a robot had done it, it would be... probably more emotions involved in that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Never mind that. You're playing it for the platforming aspect, not the voice acting aspect. And I have just realized that I've been babbling for the past 18 minutes and haven't really told you a lot about the platformer. But suffice to say, if you do like platformers, you're probably going to get a bit of fun out of this. I like it. It's fairly simple in a way, but in a way also requires quite a bit of, you know, your reflexes and a little bit of skill. And I'm just rubbish at the latter. Maybe the former as well, who knows. So yeah, I have no idea how much the game will be on Steam. It's actually coming out today, so you can check that on Steam. So I can't really give you a recommendation based on the price. Based on the gameplay, yeah, I haven't encountered any bugs. I haven't encountered any game-breaking stuff at all. The graphics are nice, as I said. It's just an enjoyable platformer. Although it can get a little bit frustrating, as I said, due to sometimes checkpoints that are spaced out in annoying areas where you have to repeat stuff over and over until you can actually, you know, get through it. That is a bit annoying. But apart from that, I mean, it's fun. So, yeah, there we go. Again, I always give these ambiguous answers, but if you like platformers, I should probably get it. You should probably get it. If you don't. Simple as that. And as I said, can't really give you any comments about the price, because I don't know what the price will be. There we go. It will be discounted for the first few days, or even for the first week. I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, thank you for watching. This was... Ouch! This was MetalCanyon, and I will see you in the next preview. Oh, next preview. Where? Where's the next preview? Huh? Down here? Oh, interesting. I smell a rock. Goodbye.